Hey guys, so this is our week 6 uh match versus Raba. He's 5-0, we're 3-2. Definitely an important match for standings. See the team right here. AV Grimmsnarl, Life Orb, Doug Trio, King's Rock Cloyster, Life Orb, Sigalith, Lefty is Gastro, and then defensive Coilfish. And we'll accept the match and we'll get into it. We get to Team Butters. Let me pull it up. Like, having some scheduling issues with it, but obviously we're good now. Like, I might not even get to it, but probably unworkable variable. I can maybe trap it with Dougie and either A get a toxic off or B quake it. That could definitely work. No Dragabolt. Oh, okay. That's definitely interesting. No Necrozma either. He brought Mode, Darm, Copper, and a D. So he brought a lot of stuff I didn't expect. And yeah. So, there were a lot of stuff I didn't expect. So, very important here. He doesn't really have a specific wink on. Rotom is really good versus me, but I acknowledge that here, but I just didn't know if he would 100% bring it. It's actually extremely good versus me. I need to import this. Copy. Hopefully nothing's wrong. Like, I lost a match a little bit ago, or yesterday, because I was the wrong build with my Darmanitan.
Why sit up here and wait?
No, I said no. Uh, Darm I can trap with Dougie. Copper I can trap with Dougie. Indeed, even I can trap with Dougie if it's not Scarf. Same thing with Darm. If it's Scarf, then it's not really that big of a problem because Gasher always pivots in. Quillfish can also pivot in extremely well on it. So Spike Up's definitely going to help. Yeah, I just need Clefable Weekend for Cloyster. Even if it's not 100% dead, like, even if I could still flinch it, I just need, like, a Spike Up. Because Cloyster is physically defensive. I definitely need a Spike Up. I remember that. It's 41 with Spike Up. It was definitely optimal. This is a low chance with Spike, but anyway. Lead indeed, he lead Darm. I think Darm is actually a really solid lead, but really cool fish, I think, because it matches up well versus Darm in particular. Copper even is okay versus. I don't like actually. Siggy could also. I'll leave with the fish. Matchup well. This is not necessarily this, but can you okay me? If you're like Scarf, though, he should be plot. I guess Scarf makes sense too. You definitely don't okay me for Scarf, but by that I mean you okay me. So he's an easy bolt here. I could pivot a little bit. The Gastro initially. Okay, it's not ring target, which is cool. I don't know if he's Scarf here. Okay, we pivot. And just Siggy, we can find out how much investment he is now. Storm did that, so he's uninvested. Yep, he's uninvested. We could throw off a heat wave here. It's pretty free. Air Slash is also extremely free. I'll just heat wave though. We can get that much off from Rotom. I'll take that. I definitely would not die to that, so I take damage on Siggy. Darm comes in. I have Quillfish and I have Gastro. I'll go Quillfish first. Did 9. I will calc that. And 10. Scarf. Oh, Intimidate. Can that be Choice Band? That could be Adamant Scarf. And it cannot be Choice Band, so he's definitely Scarf. He's also defensive. Jab kill. Okay. He didn't have enough speed. He was definitely defensive from the Heat Wave damage. Because Heat Wave never should have done that little bit. Like, you see, he hit 65. Like, he's extremely speed, which means he doesn't have much speed at all. He's on max, but that's good. Get the kill on Rotom. Needy comes in. That's why we have Grim Snarl. Tri-Tech. Okay. I think that's definitely Specs. That's aggravating, but I'll break on the Clef. I mean, this mod's kind of useless, but I'll still keep it. That's aggravating. Gets rocks up. That's okay. I'll throw out a Spike. Obviously, your Specs. I'll just sack Grim. It means he can't Psychic, which he did. We fight whether he's physically defensive. I'm fake. Burn's really annoying, but kind of whatever. Kind of. So he's definitely physically defensive. Siggy's good here. He's Magic card. Okay. Okay, that's really good. I'm 100% okay with it. You're down. Is Life Orb kill physically defensive? It's a roll. I'll risk it because it's actually really good for me if I get it. It's okay if I don't. He Moonlighted, so. Like, indeed, he can't pivot in again. Go for try here. Specs, try attack. It's gonna do a ton. They're staying here on the try attack. Burn's really aggravating, but it almost kills me because this thing is hits the death. Gastro, do you take try attack? You do, but not with rocks up, I don't think. Chase Dukio, I'm not messing with it. Just sack Grim. Yeah, just sack Grim. He actually psychic again. That's fine with me. I'll double on this again. Nope, I'll liquid on the Copper Raj there. I want to sack versus Indeedee and not Copper. Liquid did 27. Max HP. Definitely not speedy then. Yes. It's a roll, technically, but roll definitely in his favor. Um, he could whip. Probably a speed for Gastro, because he doesn't need too much. Though I can sack Grim and then get in Dougie. Trap, kill, Gopper, which is pretty good for me. Does whip kill? Cloister could actually set up on Cloister, but yeah, Cliff's way too high. Though, maybe not. It's 81. He is Magic Guard. No, he's Magic Guard. This was going to avoid the spike. So I wanted to weaken him with Dougie, but I'm pretty sure that's banded. That is indeed adamant. What? That's indeed impossible damage. Oh, I thought it was okay. Because I thought I clicked on RU. That is indeed choice banded earthquake. Okay, Cold Kill indeed. That's great. I don't need Grim anymore. Just want to make sure that wasn't like a maximum possible. Yeah, that guarantee killed. So even like max HP died. Lucha, I am set to not get beaten by you. I don't care. I am clicking clear smog a few times. Can make an aggressive recover there. Scald kill at this point. Clear smog worked perfectly there. Scald kill at this point, so. Burn. I mean, it didn't matter in the sense that I would still be able to beat him ultimately, but it's definitely aggravating. I'll cover if I can. And I can, so. Fox is good there. He is unaware. I mean, did I miss that? I missed where he got hurt by Spike earlier then. Okay, no. See, I knew he was unaware. I got that right in prep, but. I'm fine with that. You staying all you. Liquid again. Calculate jab here. You got me. 43. You die here, so. Give me Clefable. I'm jabbing here 100%. Copper obviously had to come in. Is there any way I can preserve? I don't think so. Just trying to figure out if I can like get the 5-0, but he is definitely whipping. Did I lose Scarf Flare Blitz? No way. So Cloister will live. That was definitely Scarf, yeah. It's a roll. I can get the Intimidate off, get the 5-0, or it can. I mean, 3-0. think I win. If there's any way he could win. Now Shed Shelly's banded. And even if he was, it wouldn't go far. G. 3-0 for me. Okay. We win. We stop his undefeated run. Whew. That's very good. That's fantastic. Like, I played that match extremely well. I played around the Halucha extremely how I wanted to. Exactly how I wanted to, extremely. Club UPBL doc. This now makes Jason the only other undefeated team. 5-1. 12, and that makes me 4-2. 13. I'll update the rest in 1 second. First turn, pause. First turn. I can't get the team preview. Skip in, and I'll just upload share. I'll just put it here. 3-0. I could be 5-1 right now, but we're not. It's whatever, but like even if it's just simply that even if it's simply that I go the rest of the season with only two losses, like I could have only had one. Jason, he might go undefeated the whole season, honestly. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see it per se. Like Jason's a good battler. Like it's also not like disrespectful for him to go in that because Jason's extremely good, but like he's one of the most respected players I know. Actually, not even by me in particular. A lot of people respect him as a player. Just more notably me because 4-2. You can see all the stats there. That's obviously before this match, but yeah. So we take the game 3-0. I played it extremely well. I'll be honest. Like I played around the Rotom early. I figured out here that he was very SPDF, which meant Coolfish had a chance to outspeed him. And his Coolfish actually Rotom actually outsped Coolfish, it was gonna be a big deal. Variable could just lost honestly because he would get a Volt out, might be jab. You can go Cobber on the jab. You basically get a free Quake. Honestly, he's a free whip, honestly. He's never using an power whip. The Tri-Attack burn here was extremely big. Tri-Attack was good, but the fact that he burned me is the big deal because I just didn't do him enough damage, really. Not even just Clefable in particular, but I would have been able to pivot in on DD even safer. Like, I would be at 62 right now, and not 55.5. I mean, it's whatever. My Spirit Break on there, just to see. I somehow missed that he was unaware. I don't... Like, here is where I should have seen it. That's definitely my bad. I could have lost because of that. But, the old Ziggy, Ziggy wasn't doing much else outside of weakening this with Cannon. I knew he was physically defensive. They're doing literally the minimum roll possible is aggravating, but I tried just weakening him a little bit there again, trying to take a chance. I don't disagree with the play now. Either maybe I could have gone to Schoolfish and went for it, but basically a Quake had was a roll to kill him. So if I got the roll there, it was pretty much game. Basically, if I smashed with the Quisher, I won the game. I don't know what I would smash on, though, to be honest. Clef. No, died of Moonblast after. But then I also can't kill Clef. Like, well, okay, that's assuming it's at 41. Blast would also just straight kill me. So yeah, I wasn't really getting a smash in this game unless he clicked Heavy Slam with Copper or Quake. I could have smashed on the Quake, but right here I could have smashed on the Quake, but like I said, I could have sacked either Dougie or I could stay on the Quillfish Shell Smash, but then at this point Cliff level was too high. Had I actually gone Quillfish, he would have brought in uh, Copper. So, but then also he wouldn't let me allow the closer setup, so he wouldn't quite there. Just put Power Whip, which also really good for my team anyway. So even though we predicted a lot of things wrong, I figured Barris, Yuta, Dragapult, and Necrozma. No, Dragapult is okay, but like I don't know. I feel like Shadow Ball is extremely good versus me. Like my Shadow Ball swapping is more bulky and didn't take Draco in particular, but outside of that, Grim was my best answer. You carry Will-O-Wisp and kind of neuters that. Necrozma setup. He's been loving Necrozma, which is kind of just why I figured it was coming. Did I not have Darm? Oh, I didn't put Darm on the predictions. Because I feel like if your opponent has more than one answer to Darmanitan, you shouldn't bring it. I have Quillfish and Gastrodon both, which take Flare Blitzes. Even Choice Banded hits extremely well. Gastrodon not Tokyo, but banded Jolly Flare Blitz. I looked at this before. It's not Tokyo'd. Under any circumstance, even with rocks up, it's not. It's a roll. Very in my favor. Quillfish took it extremely well as well. Like if you look at Flare Blitz, it's doing it's way more, but if it's Scarf, it just can't do much to me at all. Like Quake won't Tokyo me. Like I agree with this. So Darm, slightly disagree with that, but I think Dragapult in its place would have put in a lot more pressure. Because after I lost Grim to the Indeedee, or not necessarily lost, but once it got weakened, Dragapult could have Shadow Balled. Not necessarily Shadow Ball in game me, but I don't know. Because I would have brought Dragapult over Darmanitan, which I don't think Scarf Dom is bad, but when I have a Quillfish, when I have a Gastrodon, like, you could say you weaken with U-turn, but do you really? Like, yes, but no. Basically, U-turn doesn't do enough to either one of them. Most notably Quillfish, but you have to constantly U-turn out on Gastro in particular, which eventually I'm going to make a play and outplay that. Like, it's doing that much. So, I mean, just the minimal amount of damage, it's just kind of hard to actually do anything with Darm. I guess the intention was to weaken Gastro, weaken Quill, which the very end of the game, it could have happened. Like, I was a little bit Flare Blitz weak. He would have to get a crit. Because basically Blitz killed everything. If you got a crit here, basically. Like, yeah, it was a solid game nonetheless. Like, I'm not saying he played bad or anything, because he definitely didn't. But the only thing I would have changed about what he did or slash how he played was definitely the Dragon over Darm. But hey, at least Darm got a kill if it's a Quillfish. But also, what's the damage? Isn't it guaranteed die? It doesn't guarantee die. He got like a max roll, but it didn't really matter. Like, now I'm okay with him getting a max roll there. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I was at 29, the maximum he could do... I was at 28.5, the maximum he could do was 28.8, so it was very low in my favor, but I would just die after. It just stalled one more turn. Unless I wanted to, like, pivot Gastrodon after, just to see. I don't know, it didn't really matter. I was going to try to get the 5-0, but I didn't think there was any way I could do that. Even getting the 4-0, the only thing I could have done was live there with Quillfish, pivot into Gastro, get a recover off. And yeah, I think, yeah, and then Earth Power. Maybe that could have done it, but I didn't live anyway. I would have tried it, but it didn't, because basically I won anyway, because Quillfish lived. So Quillfish getting another kill in this match. I definitely agree with Unaware Fable here. I would have brought that. But anyway, uh, that's our week 6 match. We're 4-2. We knocked them down to 5-1. Very solid. Like, yes. Next week, I'm not sure who we face. Toucan. Okay. Toucan's been doing pretty well. She's yeah, she's 3-2. Similar to my record. She lost to Hazi, I think, and she lost to Rabba. She actually forfeited versus Rabba, so technically she lost. But what was the forfeit? She forfeited versus and she lost to Hazi. Yeah. She got cleaned by Dracovish, which is Dracovish. So very unfortunate. But hey, 4-2. Tamarac Talonflames. Next week is Toucan. I forgot. So I had to double check, and yes, this will be going up in a bit. Like, this is way pre-recorded, but we were playing the match now, so I decided to do it. Yeah.